Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this video is basically to optimize what we are recording and how we are going forward to help you understand what is the need of optimizing it. Okay, so basically we are doing performance testing, right? So which is increasing the speed. So even our performance test should be in a speedy way, right? So we should remove whatever is not required. That is the main thing which we are going to discuss. And after that, we are going to recap few of the stuffs which we talked how when adding the thread or during a recording or by adding an assertion. So we'll just recap few of the things for today. Okay. And I created separately this video and the intention is because to have a better result in performance testing, two things are mainly needed. One is an assertion, and second is to remove unwanted results. So that's the main aim of it. Okay. I'm sorry, I mean unwanted samplers or conditions. Okay, so let's get started with the same project which we created last time, right? So which had a launch URL, a login, and a logout record controller. Okay, so if you go into a launch, there is one sampler which is URL open, right? Which has an header manager. Okay, and URL open has the URL which we were using to open on it, right? So, and in login we have three samplers. Okay, what is this three samplers actually? So the first one, it goes to the link login. Okay, and the second one enters the login credentials, and what is this third one? It does not do anything. Uh, Remember, the post action here actually submits the login. Okay, so this one does not do anything. There is no need of this one, right? So what we should do is we can remove it. Okay. Same way for logout. Let's go to logout. Has two one. One is it clicks on logout. It goes to the path logout, right? So the logout is done. Then what is this one? Nothing. It just go to the site, which we don't need it, right? So even this one we can delete it, right? So now what is the use? Why should we spend time on doing it? Is now you can see the number of samplers getting reduced, right? So how many samplers now we have? We had six initially, and now it got reduced to four, right? So when we are running 10 users, right? So let's run it. Before that, we'll clear if anything was there. And when we click on run, right? So now we have four users, right? And how many times they are running? They are running 10 times. So its number of sample is 40. So it reduced from 60 to 40. So number of samplers got reduced to 20, right? Which is good for effective result, right? So that is one thing, part of optimizing the test before executing it to remove all unwanted results from it. Okay. So again, to recap few of the things, we the recording time, how many times time it takes is going to be displayed out over here at the right hand top corner, and number of virtual user is going to be displayed out over here, right? Which so we are running with the number of thread user as 10 and ramp up period of 5, right? Which means every two user is going to get ramped up for every 1 seconds, right? So when I execute here, I want everyone to watch over here how many virtual users are getting ramped up. So you can see the virtual users are getting ramped up to 5 and then they're slowly ramping down to 0, right? So again on the test result view, this is where you're going to analyze the latency time, the connection time, the bytes, the status on it, right? And the assert results will show assertions if there is any failure in the assertion, which is going to show you the details. So here we have a loop count, right? So loop is the number of time you want to run these threads, right? And like I said earlier, like you can give infinite. So we are going to try this infinite option now, right? So what is going to happen is I cleared it so you don't see anything on the result view, and I'm going to click the infinite one. So when I click on view result, it's just going to see the 10 users are ramped up, and it's going to run infinite because I'm not going to ask it to stop it, right? Earlier it was 7 seconds, everything done, and it is still running. Number of samplers you can see it is just uh, increasing. We have 230, 40 and all. So how to stop it? You need to click on the stop button here or shut down, right? The better thing is to click on the stop button. So when I click on the stop button, it stops. So you can see it's back to zero and number of samplers 368. Okay. So that's on the infinite. So I want to run it, say this loop this for 3 times, right? So again I'll clear everything up and I will run it. Okay. So the users are getting ramped up and it's going to execute it. So what is it? We have 10 threads, 4 samplers, 40 times, right? For each execution. So when I give a loop count of 3, I guess you got the answer. It's 40 into 3, 120 samplers got run, right? At the bottom you can see how many samplers it got run, right? So this is some basics and how we want to change it. So based on our test cases, we can change the result, right? So here we have some actions also which we can change based on our requirement. Like if there is an error, stop the thread or stop the test cases, okay, or continue. Or what we need to start the next thread loop. So if this thread loop is getting a failure, start the next thread loop. So we have lot of options available which we can use based on our need and requirement for the given test cases. So as I said, this is just a short video. Thank you guys for watching my video, and please, if you like my video, please click on the like button and do subscribe to my channels to get more upcoming videos.